Okay, we are here with Celeste Ragan for Fort Payne City Council candidate. Your first question is, what do you think are the top 5 important issues for the city of Fort Payne, and how do you plan to achieve those and or pay for them?
Oh, that's a good question. Questions. Well, let me think about that for a minute. Top 5. Well, one I think would be industry, which would bring in money for our city. Behind that would be schools, because anytime you bring in some kind of industry, you've got to have the schools to support it. You want to have good schools for the people coming here, but also to support the people that work there. And behind that, I think you need good roads, especially if you're building new areas, and you need a good way in and out that's safe. You're gonna need a good fire department and police department, because you've got to have enough personnel and locations to take care of those places. Just for instance, I'd love to see a new fire department towards the Walmart area to help with those on Airport Road and Lowe's and all the areas there, and especially the restaurants that are out there. And the 5th thing, let's see. Oh, something for our youth. Because if you don't have something for your youth in your town, then nobody wants to live in your city. You've got to have something good for your youth too.
Okay. Okay, the next question is, setting and maintaining a city budget can be very difficult. How would you plan on raising revenue and cutting expenses?
Oh, well, your revenue comes from your businesses in your town, and again, that comes from new industry, brings people in. It obviously, new businesses would lead to tax dollars, tourism, and what was the second part of that question?
How would you cut expenses?
Oh, how would I cut expenses? Well, sometimes you have to just sit down and look to see what you need to do and what part of an area needs to be cut. I'm not sure. That all just depends on the situation that you have.
All right, the last question is, what do you think the role of a council person is?
Oh, okay, so that's a good one. The role of the council person is, of course, to help with your budget, see things through in your city, the steady progress and growth of your city, and it's also working with the people in your community. You want to do and listen to what they have to say, what they have to do, and I think that's one of my things, is I wanted to be a voice. I wanted to listen. I do have, well, I don't want to call it that. So let me tell you how I want to say that. I am an outspoken person, and sometimes other people are not. And so I'd love for people to come to me with problems that they have, and I like to be a problem solver. And together with other council members and the mayor, I look at that as a team, and as a team, everyone achieves things together.
Okay. All right, and last, just tell the voters a little bit about yourself and why they should vote for you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to tell you everything about myself, but I was born in Fort Payne. I'm several generations of Fort Paynians, I want to call it. I am an entrepreneur. I've been in business for 27 years for myself. It is in direct sales, and I like to say that my best thing in life is being a customer service person. My family have each owned a business of their own, going back to my great-grandparents. They had a grocery store on First Street. My granddad was a used car salesman, and my dad used to say he did steel for a living, so it's kind of funny, but he had a steel business, and my mother still does that. So I've been married for 34 years to the same wonderful man. I have 2 beautiful girls, 1 sweet son-in-law, and 2 precious grandsons. And I would like to see steady growth in our city, and that means the whole picture. So something for, if you wanna shop local, you've got great places to look for, and things for your kids to do in the end. Thank you, and I hope you vote for me.
Thank you very much.